Pacquiao next. Errol's with Mikey.
Kenny, Errol, when you walk out in front of these 47,000 fans, that pyro, that band, I know you want to talk Manny Pacquiao, so I'm just going to let you do it right now.
Yeah, tell Manny Pacquiao come back over here. Manny! Come on over here, Manny.
Manny, you're being requested here, center of the ring.
Legend of the sport, and it'd be my honor to fight him next.
Is that the fight you want next, Manny?
Yeah, why not? I mean, we'll give the fans a good fight.
Would you want to do it right here in AT&T Stadium? I saw Mr. Jones. I don't know where he went. I'm sure he would have no qualms about doing that.
Well, I'm so happy to be here in Dallas, and I'm hoping that I will be back here soon.
Right, well, I know a man. You told me this week, or I'm sorry, rather today, you told me that you felt better today than you have felt all week. What was different for you?
Just the motivation, fighting in front of my hometown crowd. You know, this is where I started at. You know, from a pup, from the amateurs all the way up. This is my core fan base. This is the people that supported me since day one. You know, and I felt good. And I want to put on a great performance. You know, throughout the whole training camp, you know, they felt like, and even all the top spectators, and I couldn't box. Like you see it today, I could box, I could move my head, I could do all that if I want to.
Was that the game plan to come out here and frustrate the heck out of him with that jab?
Of course. You know, the game is to be smart. It's a sweet science. You know, I had the size advantage, and I had the reach. So why not use my jab and take something away from him that he liked to do and use his jab too?
Well, you have to give him some credit. He did stay in here for 12 rounds, not something that many guys can say they can do against you.
And he's given the opportunity. Because like I said, Sean Porter can't set out a family dinner, like I said before. So, you know, for him to give me this for him to give me this opportunity to fight at the Cowboy Stadium, and we put on a great performance and a great show in front of all these lovely fans. You know, he brought his fan base out here. We put on a great show. I respect Mikey Garcia so much, and I appreciate him for this.
Congratulations on a huge win in front of these 47,000 fans. All right, let's head over now.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Boxing Facts. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia lived up to the hype, but it was a one-sided domination by the favorite, Errol Spence Jr. He said everything he was going to do. He went in there and did everything he said he was going to do. But Mikey Garcia has a granite chin. Mikey Garcia got hit with everything, including the kitchen sink. He got hit with everything in the house, and he wasn't going down. He didn't even get dropped once. I at least seen a few knockdowns in this fight, and it just never happened. I envisioned a few knockdowns. Errol Spence wasn't able to knock Garcia down. He hit him with body shots. He hit him with everything. But Mikey Garcia came prepared. He didn't gas, in my opinion. He did not gas out. He fought from round 1 to round 12. Even when his brother tried to stop the fight in the 10th or 11th round, Mikey Garcia begged his brother. He said, please, let me go back out there. Don't stop the fight. I really want to go back out there. It's just going to take one shot. I want to catch him. I know I can. And then when Mikey Garcia went out there, he did catch Errol Spence Jr. But then he realized that his hardest punch wasn't enough, because in the post-fight interview, he said it himself. He said, all I wanted to do was just catch him. And when I finally caught him, I realized my power wasn't enough to hurt the guy. We all said that, Mikey. We said you wasn't punching hard enough to hurt Errol. We all knew Mikey Garcia that didn't punch hard enough to affect Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. sliced through him like a nice slicing through butter. But with that being said, after the fight, Errol Spence Jr. was in the ring. Manny Pacquiao came in the ring. And then Manny Pacquiao, he was taking pictures with some other guys. Manny Pacquiao was taking pictures with some other guys in the ring. And then as soon as the announcer came over to Errol Spence wasn't trying to answer any questions. He wanted Manny Pacquiao to accept the fight, a future fight at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. He said, tell Manny Pacquiao to come here. He said, come here, Manny Pacquiao. He basically chased down Manny Pacquiao, told him to come. Errol Spence would not rest until Manny Pacquiao came for an interview. He made it publicly in front of everybody. He told everybody, he said Manny Pacquiao's the next fight he wanted. He don't want no other fight. He don't want a Sean Porter fight. He said Sean Porter can't even sell out a family dinner. He's saying a lot of people won't show up for a family dinner for Sean Porter. Sean Porter doesn't have a name. So, Errol Spence Jr. is focused on fighters with a name. He's not worrying about guys like Sean Porter or Keith Thurman's a big name, but Keith Thurman been out of the ring for a minute, so I don't know if he comes back. He has that star power. So Errol Spence is trying to fight these guys with big names, and I can't knock Errol Spence for that. But guys, let's revisit the fight, man. Mikey Garcia didn't show up in this fight. Mikey Garcia came to pick up a paycheck, in my opinion. He just couldn't adjust. He couldn't get inside of Errol Spence Jr. guard. He couldn't apply pressure. When he did land punches, it was like 2 punches around. It was like 2 punches around. Disgusting performance by Mikey. Guys, it was a disgusting performance by Mikey Garcia. The guy did not come to fight. He knew going into this fight he would have to take chances. In the very first round, he felt Errol Spence's power. He put his foot on the gas pedal. Instead of fighting Mexican style like the Mexican he is, he became the runner. He did not want to fight Errol Spence Jr. Mikey Garcia did not want to trade with Errol Spence Jr. The only time Mikey Garcia would throw something if Errol Spence missed and he tried to make him pay, like a counter shot. But even when he caught Errol Spence Jr., it was like a jab. His hardest punches landing on Errol Spence Jr. was like a jab. So you're not knocking Errol Spence Jr. out with a jab. Mikey Garcia just couldn't hurt Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. could hurt Mikey Garcia. He hurt him in the knife and he hurt him in the 12. But he just wasn't able to get him out of there. Mikey Garcia has a granite chin, guys. I never knew how good Mikey Garcia's chin was. But whatever he's doing is working. And he has an iron chin. Because everybody else would have went down from those shots. If it was anybody else in the welterweight division getting hit like Mikey Garcia got hit, they would have been stopped. They would have been stopped. It would have been an early night. But Mikey Garcia showed how tough he is, how strong he is, to be able to last against a guy like Errol Spence Jr. It's like almost impossible nowadays. Mikey Garcia can leave with his head held high, knowing that he's one of those guys, even though he moved up 2 weight classes, he was able to last 12 rounds with Errol Spence Jr. So I'm sure he's happy with that performance. He's like, man, I made it 12 rounds. You know, like I said, after every single round, Mikey Garcia will raise his hand up like he's winning the fight. Even though Mikey Garcia was clearly losing, he would raise his hand up like he was winning the fight. I mean, Errol Spence dominated the fight from round 1 to round 12. Mikey Garcia just couldn't adjust. He had no answer for Errol Spence Jr. When he did land shots, you can tell it wasn't as effective as when Errol landed some clean shots. Errol Spence showed us that he can box, he can brawl, He showed us different dimensions to his game. We all thought Errol Spence was like a Triple G, just come straight forward, one-dimensional, don't have defense, doesn't move like Errol Spence was moving tonight. We just all thought Errol Spence was like that, but Errol Spence proved us all wrong tonight. And he went in there and he done what he had to do. So yeah, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. Boxing Facts or Fiction, leave the fiction at the door. Leave your comments in the comment section. Did you see this fight playing out like this, 12 rounds unanimous decision? Or do you believe, or did you think Mikey Garcia was going to win, get a KO stoppage, or Errol Spence Jr. knock out Garcia?